Good afternoon. Welcome to Planet Mojo. Today I'm going to go spread some stuff. What I have here is, I believe these are 40 pounds, so 130 or so pounds. This is a partial bag. This is gypsum. The soil around here is very heavy clay, and this stuff works wonders on clay. So what I'm going to do is spread this along the road on the new property that we own and try to break that up a little bit. It's like hard as a rock and dry as a fart. So hopefully that'll work. We have possibly 4 days of rain coming, so I need to do this now so it washes it into the soil. Also, this unmarked one is a nice lawn seed. I'm going to spread that along the road as well, so I think I'm going to mix it with the gypsum. I think that should be fine. I got to hand toss this. This is generic horse pasture seed. I'm not sure what the blend is, but it should be plenty good for the pasture up there. After spraying the 2,4-D, I have sparse areas and pretty much grassless areas all over the place, and I need to walk around and toss some of this seed, here and there. If I put it in a spreader, it's all going to be in one area. I don't have enough to do the whole field with a spreader, so seed is expensive. I'll walk back and forth and toss it by hand. I think I'll bring the dog with me, let her play around while I'm doing that. And then one last thing, I have the urea that I purchased for doing, I buy urea every year, but I bought it real early in the year and I think it's bad. I used it on the hay bales and I did not get any heating of the bales. So urea is very volatile and it flashes off real easy. If you're putting it on a field, you got to do it like right before a rain so it washes in. Once it washes in, it mixes with when it mixes with the soil, there's a chemical reaction that creates ammonium sulfate, which is a form, or not ammonium sulfate, ammonium nitrate, which plants can use. Plants can't use straight urea. So without that reaction, you got nothing. And if it's sitting on the surface, especially in the sun, it'll flash off and you'll lose most of your urea. So I think what I got was bad. So I got some different fertilizer and I restarted the hay bales there. Kind of sucks, but it is what it is. So I'm going to get this spread. I just have that one bucket of urea and 2 types of seed. And to do it, I have a spreader. I'm going to have to pull this ball hitch off of here and see if I can find, I have a linchpin hitch that I need to get on there. I've never pulled it with this before, so hopefully everything lines up. The spreader might be down at an angle, and that would kind of suck. So let's get that equipment on here and see if everything works. Okay. I think this is the one I used last time. Is this the same thing? Yes, it is. Okay, and that should be a big enough pin. Let's go see if this is right. Oh, yeah, I gotta take that shackle off of there. I had to loosen up both of these bolts a little bit to get this on because it's not quite in a level line. That hitch should be up a little bit. The hitches on these UTVs is so low, it needs like a gooseneck on there. But it's going to work. It's not that much of a difference. So how these work is it's just got a trap door there, and then it's ground operated, which, oh, I gotta fill these tires as well. It's ground operated, which means the ground turns the tires, which turns this gears in this transmission, which turns this spreader plate, and your whatever you're spreading drops through that trap door. I'll show you how that is. And we got this in the way as well. Oh, great. I don't know if I can get around that. I may have to use the zero turn to spread this, but then I can't bring my stuff with me. I can go park the gator up there and then walk back and get the zero turn, which looks like that's what I'm going to have to do. The zero turn is probably at about the same height. Oh, what the hell? Crashed again. I don't know what I'm missing here. The GoPro is just a crash-a-thon, so I might have lost something there. But anyways, I'm going to go get the zero turn and put some gas in it. I'm going to drive my stuff up there and just use this to hold my stuff while I go spread with the zero turn. Yeah, that really blows. But it is what it is. You know, the only other thing, yeah, it's just not going to work. Yeah, these things are just, I wish they had like a remote for these. I could probably make one with a pistol grip or just a lever, but do it remote with a cable so that you can run it from inside, because you got to run back, open this up, jump back in whatever vehicle you're driving, and take off because it's spilling out as soon as you do that. Just another kind of a poor design among a million. Okay, well, let me grab the zero turn and fill these tires, and then I'll get to this. I got my mower gassed up, got her all hitched up. Yeah, that's a better height for this spreader than hooked up to this, but I'm kind of out of practice on a zero turn, and I've never used that before, so hopefully I don't screw up too damn bad. This is my huge mess out here, which we have some rain days. I got to get out here and clean on the rain days. I'm going to dump this urea as well, because I think it's stale. I think it off-gassed over the winter and is no good anymore. And it's not going to hurt doing a little bit of fertilizing anyways. So I'm going to drive this up there, walk back down and get this, and I'm going to get going. Got everything watered in. It's got to be 90 something in here. Yes, it is. We got 60, 70, 88. And it's probably only 70 outside. The backhoe's here for the construction we have going behind the house. That won't start for another week or so, because it's going to rain pretty good for a while now. So I got that front part conditioned. I got the gypsum in there, got new seed down. There's areas where there's almost nothing growing because it was completely weeds. And when you spray 2,4-D on an area like that, it just turns it into bare ground because there's no grass there. If you have 50% grass and 50% weeds, it looks pretty bad, but the grass will fill in pretty quick. But that'll look nice a little bit later. I just want to make the roadside presentable up there. And we want to get grass growing instead of weeds over in the pasture, so that's why I hand seeded over there with that horse pasture mix. It was interesting. I know the settings that I would use now for the urea, which I think that was 6 was the best, and 8 for the gypsum. Gypsum's a bigger pellet. Alrighty, so tomorrow I believe I'm going to try to get this, well, I'm not going to try, I am going to get this last bracket, which is right there, onto those 2 legs. That's the outside bench, and I'm going to set that up out here so that I can pull all these flats out of here really quick when it's getting hot like this. We have some 80-degree days coming up, and it'll get 100 degrees in here. there's no way the fans are going to keep it cool. So I got to pull these outside when that happens. And I have a sunshade, so, ow. Yeah, I got this mounted as high as I can, but still too tall for it. So I will set the benches up out here, and then when it warms up enough in the morning, I'll pull the flats out here. Hopefully that won't be for too long. These are warm season grasses for the most part, so they do like it warm, 70 and above. So once it's a little bit past noon and there's a little bit of shade back there, then I can pull them out of here, but they should be fine in the morning. At least for a while, until it starts getting to 80, 90 out. But by that time, I'm hoping I got them planted. So, if you want to see all that action, make sure you subscribe. Click on the update icon so you're notified when we post new videos. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.